Hey cousin, sopa de res. It is the season for soup and to warm up the soul. I know you guys loved my chicken soup recipe and now I'm gonna show you how I make my sopa de res. I'm going to be working with 2 pounds of clean chuck beef and I'm going to season this with 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, 1 heaping tablespoon of sofrito, 1 sazon packet, and I'm going to give this a really good mix. To my pot that's been going on medium-high heat, I'm not going to add any oil. I just heated up the pan and I'm going to add my meat just to sear it for a few minutes. You're going to give this a toss after about 3 to 4 minutes and then you're going to add in 1 chicken bouillon cube. Naturally, the meat is going to release a lot of juices and is going to create moisture. But I'm also going to be adding in 8 cups of water. Make sure you also add in the seasoning from the bowl along with 1 whole red onion, 2 ribs of celery, and I'm gonna add a bunch of cilantro. I leave all of this in large pieces because it's easier to pull out later. And instead of potatoes, I'm going to add in yucca, fresh yucca. Give this a mix, cover your pot for 30 minutes on medium-high heat. At the end of those 30 minutes when we return, give your stock a mix and I tasted my broth. It was a little undersalted, so I added in a 2nd chicken bouillon cube and I gave it a good stir. Next, I'm going to be adding in my colorants and my thickeners of the soup. I'm going to be adding in 3 pieces of auyama and 2 carrots that I sliced. Mix that in and we're going to cover our soup now on medium heat for another half an hour. At the end of that half hour when we return, we're going to be pulling out the large vegetables. This is why I leave it in large pieces because it's easier to pull out, and you're gonna test it with the carrot. If the carrot is tender, your soup is done. If you like your soup without fideos, you're just gonna squeeze a lime into your soup and you are done and ready to go. But I like my sopa con fideos, so I'm going to be adding in a couple bunches of fideos or fidelinis and let this cook for 15 minutes until my noodles are tender. And at the end of those 15 minutes, my sopa de res is done, cousin. I'm going to add the finishing touch of squeezing in the lime and I'm gonna serve my sopa de res con un arrocito blanco. Solo me faltó el aguacate. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, cousin. See you again next time.